Come on. You can do it. You can do it, OBS. Okay, awesome. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. So, OBS has been having some issues this evening and making it very hard for me to stream today. So, we are now live with more Mr. Love Queen's Choice. I hope you're excited as I am because I can kind of chat and chill and even act a little bit, which is what I really like to do, is to act in this game, which is why I like it so much, and just the fact that it's got such a good story. Hello, Starfay! Welcome! How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. I don't know how many people show up. This is kind of one of those weird ones that not everybody likes, and that's fine. We all have our own taste in games, and this is definitely not a Nintendo game, so... Alright, so we're going to go ahead and play this now that everything's working. Get myself on there. Bam! Oh yeah. You got a grape soda can and crush it with a rock inside that can. Why would you do that to Kokichi? Kokichi's the best. Did you see my shirt I'm wearing? I'm actually wearing a Kokichi shirt. Here, look. Look at it. I'm wearing Kokichi, Ultimate Supreme Leader. Do not crush my Kokichi. Kokichi is the best. How have you been, Starfay, though? I hope you've been doing well. I love Kokichi. Anyway, we're just going to go into the game. I'm going to start it from 5-1. I made a meme about him yesterday. Nice. So we're in chapter 5 and had some issues last week where I had to end earlier than I wanted to. So we're going to start right back at 5-1 and go from there. A shadow under a camphor tree was gently swinging in the wind. A boy and I leaned against the tree and closed our eyes. The boy in a lab coat was awake. He opened his eyes, Legit posted it, and looked at my little figure. His face mingled with something. He put his hand on his chest, trying to get something out of there. As I woke up and opened my eyes, the camphor tree still rustling, but under the tree there was just me. Hello, Orville! Am I hearing my noises? Knock, knock, knock. Error, try again. It's not letting me show the mess. What is going on? What is going on? I can't hear any sound. Nothing is working, guys. What is wrong? Everything sucks. Okay, stop saying error, try again. I gotta pull up my chat again, because apparently everything has gone nutso today. Alright, there's my chat. Hello, Rainbow Dash! Welcome to the stream. For some reason, the music is not working, so I need to go into my settings and figure out what's going on there. Or maybe it is working, it's just not loud enough. Okay. What is going on? Nothing is working. Alright. Yeah, music is not working either. So I'm gonna have to X out and try again. This sucks. Why? Why you do this, game? Why you do this? Right when I'm about to stream, you do this. So mean. Oh my gosh. So mean. Alright, let's try again. Let's try this again. It's on. Let's just see. Let's just see what happens. Okay, sound is back. All right, yay. Holy crap. All right. Delicious people. Your head hurts a bit. I'm sorry, Rainbow Dash. I'm doing good, Orville. All right, are we still... We still got sound? Hello? Yeah, we still have sound. Okay, here we go. Trying this again. Shadow under a camphor tree was gently swaying in the wind. A boy and I leaned against the tree and closed our eyes. The boy in a lab coat was awake. He opened his eyes and looked at my little figure, his face mingled with aloofness. He put his hand on his chest, trying to get something out of there. In Mimb? No, I never have. The camphor tree's still rustling, but under the tree there was just me. Aw, that's funny, Orville. I'm totally mega sus. Yeah, there's my sound. I knocked on my neighbor's door. No response. So for anybody who wasn't here last week, Lucian moved in next door, and now we are oddly obsessed with him. Is Lucian not back home yet? Seems that researchers have to work overtime sometimes too. I'll wait. The studio was commissioned by Loveland TV to make a show to raise awareness in the general public about autism. We all agreed that professional opinions are very important for a topic that's not well understood by most people. It's not me, it's my basement. And it's a game? What's the game about? That sounds interesting. As a result, why do these professors have different opinions? Whom should we listen to? These professors are from different research fields. Maybe we should consider all of them. How? Some of their suggestions are contradictory to each other. I say let's give our own take on it. No. This is a complex, nuanced topic. We could easily get something wrong. It's our relationship with Loveland TV that won us the investment from LFG. We can't be too careful about TV assignments. Then what should we do? Give me some time. Feed some thingy in her basement, and at the end she finds out the monster in the basement was her the entire time. That is odd sounding, truthfully. And so, since Professor Lucian was my neighbor, it was my duty to meet with him. At 8 p.m., I opened my door and paid close attention for any sounds coming from across the hall. All right, prepare some questions while waiting for Lucian. At 10 p.m., Miracle Finder ended. I let out a yawn, already sleepy. Where did he go? Sometime that night, a book splatted onto my face. I had dozed off all on the couch. The next morning, I woke up on the sofa with a start. Fed into the monster, huh? Oh no, I forgot to close the door. Yet, when I looked at it, it was closed. Question mark? Is my memory playing tricks on me? Knock, knock, knock. Hello, Phoenix Gaming. How are you? I knocked on my neighbor's door. No response. Did he leave already, or did he not come back at all? I waited for several nights. He never showed up. I tried to call him, but got no response. Is he snowed under with some project? Maybe he's too busy. I hesitated and finally decided to call his institute. Professor Lucian? No, he's not been particularly busy. He's left at 5 p.m. every day. Oh, do you happen to know where he goes every day? Yeah, that was my cat, Luna. Yeah, that was Luna. I really have no idea. Yep, that was my Luna baby. That's what that was. She's a sweetie, and I love her. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you think she's cute. Oh, okay. Thanks. Not working overtime? Then what is he doing all night long? We all bowed down to the Queen Luna. Indeed. I felt I had run into something big. Again, I knocked on my neighbor's door. Third day in a row. It's 9 p.m. The genius is not home yet. Maybe Lucien just moved somewhere new again?
Do you need help?
Oh shit. Hi. Pegasusangel YT. I turned around and saw Lucien. The living, breathing Lucien. I was not hallucinating. You're finally home. Before I finished, she opened the door and walked in.
Sorry, but I have to go back out tonight. If there's something I can help you with, let's talk later.
But Lucien entered his house, grabbed his tablet, walked out, and closed the door.
See you later.
I did have a good weekend. He politely said goodbye and left in a hurry. I got s'mores, got yummy food. I got to see one of my mom's friends who I hadn't seen in a while, who I missed. It was a lot of fun. Before I got the chance to say another word, what are you up to all night, genius scientist? All right, here we go. This late? Where could he be going? I was wondering if I should follow him. Follow him. I'm apparently obsessed. I'm losing sight of him. If I don't go, I might never know where he's been. Putting on a dark hat, I followed him in secret. Yeah, because a dark hat's totally going to disguise who you are. Totally. Hello, Metri! They are pretty sus. Let the investigation of the secret of the all-night genius scientist begin. After leaving home, Lucien went to an internet cafe. Genius scientist addicted to esports. Stays up trying to make champion tier. Yeah, sure, for sure, Lucien would be addicted to esports. Question. Before long, he left there and went to a gym. Hello, Moose! How are you? I'm doing well. Well, we're on the most sus one of all. Right now, we're on Lucien. And apparently, I'm obsessed with him right now in this game. Internet cafe. Then a workout? Like I'm stalking the dude. What is wrong with me? But not long after, Lucien walked out again. Is 10 minutes enough for a workout? Lucien went to a theater. I leaned out from behind a billboard. Lucien was talking with some actors. They seemed quite familiar. Sushian more like, no kidding. Lucien knows actors? Hello, Killer Squad! How have you been? Not long after, Lucien and the actors went to a food stall? Question.
Hi, I'll have the veggie dish.
Why am I stalking this guy? That all?
Yes, thanks.
How about you over there, miss? When I realized that he was talking to me, I grabbed a flyer to cover my face and waved my hand. Wow. I'm terrible at hiding. Luckily, Lucien didn't look back. Soon he said goodbye to the actors and left the stall. Then he went into a bar. He's got quite the nightlife. Excuse me, sorry, trying to get through. The loud music rocked my eardrums. I thought I might go deaf at any time. You should totally press the like button and subscribe to Pegasusangel. Who knows? Once I hit 3,000 subscribers, I might play Fortnite. The dimly lit place was filled with people. I lost track of Lucien. My tailing operation succeeded for barely an hour. I'm not even that, greatly disguised either. Hello, Hot Fire Rose. Nothing much is going on here. What's up with you, my friend? I finally shouldered my way out of the bar. The night breeze blew gently. The streets at night are quite serene. Phew, Much better now. All right, I'd better go home. I closed my eyes, took a deep breath, and stretched my body fully. I opened my eyes. Lucien was standing right in front of me. Totally not stalking you. I'm totally not stalking you, Lucien. I promise, okay? I'm not stalking you. Totally not stalking him. Right, guys? Tell him. I'm not stalking. I'm not. I'm not a stalker. Indeed. The first thought through my mind is, oh no, my cover's blown. Yeah. Lucien looked clean and smooth as usual. No smell of liquor. 3 days to go for WWE 2K23. Heck yes. Hello, Splat Savvy. Did he really go into the bar? Maybe I followed the wrong guy.
What?
Nothing. What a coincidence this is that we ran into each other. Because I was totally not stalking you. Hey, we meet again, handsome. You feel your regrets? I'm sorry, Splat Savvy. Welcome to Dating Simulator Sci-Fi Adventures with Pegasusangel.
Hi.
Lucien said hello to the attractive woman, who blew him a kiss in return and stumbled back into the bar. ... I guess he really was in that bar. That would be cool if you did. I would love to see that. I looked at him. He seemed very natural, seemingly thinking nothing was wrong.
You were at this bar?
Yep. I came with my co-workers. It's too noisy for me. Haha.
Let me walk you home. It's late.
This whole conversation is very awkward. Sure, thanks. I kept peeking at Lucien all the way home. I really wanted to ask him what he's been doing all night. What is wrong? Why am I so obsessed with him? What is wrong with me? But then he would know I was following him. That probably wouldn't be a good idea. Hello, Giga Gamer. I got played. Probably did get played. Lucien is a genius scientist who works out, goes to bars, and eats at food stalls at all hours of the night. This is just too different from the Lucien I know, right? My thoughts raced as we walked until I suddenly realized we were at my door.
Good night.
Yeah, you too. When I closed the door, I heard the sound of the elevator arriving. Question mark? I looked out through the peephole and could see Lucien getting back into the elevator. Am I gonna follow him again? Where is he going now? It's midnight? Oh my gosh. Who cares where he's going? I'm glad the bath helped your head feel a little bit better. Alright. Let's go. Participant wants to quit. Freeman persuaded the participant not to quit. COC turned in a decent job. Subbing karma. Creativity buff, or I might as well just do this. That's the best way to go. Come on. 3 stars. 3 stars. Aw, dang it. I've been, like, upgrading my stuff all week. And I still can't get 3 stars. How sad. Alright. Unlocked main story 5-6. 15 minutes later, sporting my black hat, I followed Lucien to an all-night movie theater. So I did follow him again. I have to see this through. I stood outside the cinema that's only open from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m., hesitating if I should enter. What kind of movies does an all-night movie theater play anyway? Why did Lucien come to this kind of place? I waited another 15 minutes, but Lucien never came out. I hesitated and then finally entered the theater. Give me the same ticket that man bought just now. This is so creepy. Why am I following Lucien? The ticket seller, an advanced mathematics book in hand, was struggling to not fall asleep. He scratched his head at me. Why would you use a math book to keep yourself awake? No, that does not keep me awake. Miss, it's late. This ain't the kind of place for you. Hello, Shade! Welcome to the stream. I'm an adult. I can go wherever I please. Just give me one of the same ticket that you just sold. They are sus. But right now I'm stalking one of them. Like, legit stalking one of them. Do you really want to see this kind of movie? He looked at me dubiously. Just give it to me. Gosh, I'm desperate. Holy crap. I grabbed the ticket from his hand, paid the money, and entered the theater nervously. Lucien sat up front, right in the middle. I inconspicuously hid in the last row. We already know I'm not a good hider. He already found me once. On the screen was a black and white movie playing at a poor frame rate. Kind of like my stream right now. It was Audrey Hepburn on the screen. Audrey Hepburn's a really good actress. I took a look at the ticket in my hand. World Classic Movie Collection. Why did the ticket seller give me such a look? Trying to give me the wrong idea? As if he could hear what I was murmuring, Lucien turned back. I quickly lowered my head. All I have on covering my head, by the way, is a hat. He took out his tablet, writing as he watched. What? Is he making notes? Is he planning to get into filmmaking? I looked back and forth between the screen and Lucien, baffled. It seemed for now he was intent on watching this movie and had no plans to change locations again. The black and white picture with the old music finally made me fall asleep after all my efforts following Lucien. So I ended up falling asleep. Great.
Wake up.
Oh,
it's 5 a.m.
Hi.
The theater's closing.
Hi. I opened my eyes, disoriented, and saw a beautiful neck and Lucien's chin. What? I jumped up in a start, almost tripping over a seat. Was I just asleep in a movie theater at night? I looked at Lucien. He was laughing, seeming to find me very amusing.
You're that surprised to see me?
No, yesterday. I scratched my head, but still had no idea how to explain.
Do you come here to watch movies at night too?
Yeah. So many classics. The perfect thing to watch in the middle of the night. This is the first time I've ever been here. Black and white movies are the perfect thing at night, if you're trying to fall asleep. Lucien looked at me with his not-quite smile, seemingly enjoying my reaction. He seemed to see through my clumsy acting skills.
Let's go. This place is closing.
Oh, sure. I walked out. The young ticket seller let out a yawn and prepared to close. He greeted Lucien. Lucien and Pegasus are very sus. I know, right? I'm stalking this dude. You know each other?
I come here all the time.
Huh? Are you two... Oh, I see. He cocked his eyebrows at me like he understood everything completely. What do you see? You got the wrong idea. Lucien, let's go. The ticket seller now gave Lucien a look, who then looked at me questioningly. I pretended to look at the sky and stretch. Like I totally just lost my temper at this dude. It's been a long time since I saw the city at 5 a.m. So long. See you two again next time, eh? I spun back around, dragging Lucien away in the opposite direction. What a strange person. I have no idea what he's talking about. Ha ha ha! Penny X Arvin, no!
You don't know what he's talking about? Really?
He must have known something. Embarrassed, I just hoped he would drop the topic.
Did you like the movie last night?
Thank goodness he didn't press the subject. Yeah, it's beautiful. Roman Holiday, the first one they were showing, is my favorite. Actually, I only got to watch Roman Holiday before I dozed off.
Why did you like it?
It's got great narrative, pace, and cinematography. Though it's black and white, the variation of light and shade in scenes is enjoyable. The composition is so good too. Every shot is impeccable. To say nothing of the characters. The plot and topic are simple. The performances are understated, but it's a classic and thought-provoking. Basically a textbook movie. I don't know how many times I've watched it. As I listed off all the reasons, I found Lucian looking at me, smiling, seemingly for no reason. Embrace Pegasus as No, not Pegasus X Nimona. Because tap dancing is really cool. Hey, what's wrong? Did I say something funny while I was nerding out about a movie?
No, not at all.
Ah,
The
sorry.
way you lit up when you talked about it was just really cute to me.
Don't call me cute! I'm not cute! Don't call me cute. Sorry, I tend to go on about film-related things. Not cute! Don't call me cute. Cute is like... When you call me cute, I get flustered. Hearing Lucian say that, I got a little self-conscious. Even in my real life, don't call me cute.
So, did you like the story?
Yeah. Two people from different worlds have their paths converge. Falling in love within 24 hours. A romance in black and white. Alright, well, I probably won't raid Shay because I'm not going to be able to go over there since I have to go to work after I stream. But I hope you have fun. Good luck. Aw, Orville, stop it! I guess every girl would like to experience a date like this. Hello?
You included?
Of course.
But they didn't end up together.
Yeah, but they grew from the experience.
Growth from an irrational emotion. Don't you feel strange about that?
Of course not. Haven't you ever changed yourself for someone you love? I appreciate it, Orville. That's really sweet. The question seemed to surprise Lucian. His brows lifted.
No.
Oh.
I haven't. Have you?
Have I changed myself for someone I love? I mean, it's all about compromise and cooperation, so... But I don't think I've ever actually changed myself because of it. Actually, even if it's two people not in love, their being together will inevitably change each other. There we go.
Then, that applies to us as well.
Wait, are we in love now? What is going on? Now that I think about it, I actually never experienced it personally. But I had the experience of changing for each other while being together, even though love may not be the reason.
Then, would you change me? If we were together, that is.
Why are you asking me these questions? Huh?
You wouldn't?
Not like that. But that's not an appropriate way of putting it. Does Lucian really know what he's saying? Oh my gosh, my nose is itchy. Lucian looked at me with a smile.
Then, I'll ask again when the time is more appropriate.
When is the time going to be more appropriate? After going home and showering, I forced myself to go into the office. After a whole day of work, my mind is even more cloudy. Oh man, I really need sleep. Sorry to bump into you. Pegasusangel, look at you. What? What's wrong? Those dark circles under your eyes? I know work has been crazy, but get yourself enough rest, alright? Sorry, I'll be more careful. I think I'll just go nap in the office. With my face planted on the desk, I fell into slumber. I'll never tell Lucian at night again.
Tale who?
Huh? The sudden voice gave me a big start. I lifted my head. Gavin was standing before my desk, blocking the sunlight from outside. He looked down at me, his face revealing a hint of danger. Gavin, why are you here?
You weren't answering your phone, so I came to check up on you.
I took out my phone and saw several unanswered calls. How many times did he call me? Sorry, I was too sleepy to notice. But how did you get in here? The window that was closed is now open. The blowing wind tells me how. This is the 19th floor.
Should I have knocked on your window first?
No, I meant... Never mind.
Is this a photo of you and your father?
Gavin looked at the photo on my desk. Yeah, it's me and my dad when I was 5. Gavin picked up the photo.
You look thin.
Uh-huh. I was perhaps a little bit undernourished back then. I can't really remember. All right, see you later, Shade.
Can I take a picture of it?
Sure. But why?
That's something I can't tell you.
Why do you want a picture of me and my dad? Why do you want this? And you can't tell me? Gavin is an EVOL special agent, always investigating EVOL-related cases. Did you come here today just for the photo?
There's one more thing.
If you run into anyone you suspect is an evolver, tell me right away. Got it?
But aren't you the most suspicious evolver I know? One who just breaks into others' offices through the window?
Anyone might hurt you, but I'm the least likely to.
Gavin patted my head gently. Okay.
Right. Gotta go.
Then Gavin jumped back out through the open window. Though I knew he wouldn't get hurt, I was still worried and went to the window to see. Just like that, he was gone. You found a cupcake in Twilight Sparkle? Cool. Suddenly, Gavin appeared from above, dragging me out of the window in a flash. Ah!
Is it that scary?
Gavin pulled me into his arms and hung in the air. Ah! I'm scared to death!
So you don't feel sleepy?
Yes, yes, yes! I'm completely awake! Put me back! Gavin took me back to the office with a smile.
Don't go around tailing people at night. Protect yourself. Come to me if you encounter any danger, all right?
Got it. I patted my chest, still scared. Boss, who were you talking with? Willow opened the door and entered. An old schoolmate. That handsome one who was on the show? Where is he now? I turned my head. Gavin was already gone. Uh-oh. Hi, Lucien. You had a hard time staying awake at work today, huh? Yeah, super sleepy. Guess it's a bad idea to watch a midnight movie on a work night. I envy you for being so energetic. Maybe it's because I do scientific research. I don't feel much different after the midnight movie experience. Still, normal people like you would probably do better to get some sleep instead of watch Roman Holiday at midnight. You need to get some rest too. It's not just me. No can do. I'm still hoping to ask you out to another movie. A midnight movie again? Today. I want to ask today. Today? Ha, no, don't worry. Not a midnight movie and not today either. On the weekend, I mean. Let's go to a movie, just you and me. Sure, I'd love to. Take a break. All right, Shade, I will consider doing that, but I'm not going to do that for a while. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to raid today. You'll have to wait until I'm streaming on like a Friday or Saturday, because I have to go to work after I stream. Great, let's decide on the details later then. The deets later then. Why do you say deets? Watching a video of Pierce stewed with red wine at midnight was not a good idea. Do the best stories never have a happy ending? Aww, that's kind of a depressing way to look at things. Here we go. Woo! You need a strict person to time the show down to 0.1 seconds. Cherry wins. Good job, Cherry. And this guy, not the greatest, but he works. Alright, time to summon my karma. All of them, except for one, are Lucian. Everybody is Lucian. It's all Lucian. Hi, Luna. A lot of new songs are great. Alright, here we go. What's next? Oh, I gotta do another one of these. But yes, congrats on 13 months, Shade. Alright, Young is gonna be the editor. You're not chewing on my wire. Dingle Daisy is gonna warm up the audience. And then Lucian, Gavin, Lucian. Let's go. It's pouring. Come closer. Alright, end. Ooh, I got some stuff. Some gold. More story! Huh? Nowhere. I was talking to him on the phone. Oh, alright. Did you ask Professor Lucian about the show? Ah! No. After discovering his colorful nightlife last night, I totally forgot my original intent. Oh no. What was I doing last night? So, what about the show? My bad. I'll make a call to ask now. I called Lucian's number. The number you have dialed is busy. ... I'll go to his research center after work. Go now. All right. Calm down, okay? I hurriedly packed things up and left as much just to get away from the fuming Willow. This is the Bioscience Research Center, miss. Where do you want me to pull up? Oh, we're here. All right. I fell asleep again in the cab. Just pull up to the gate. Wait. From the cab, I saw Lucian standing right by the gate, seeing out an impeccably dressed, beautiful girl. They talked and laughed, seemingly on very good terms. Just beside the man there. After Lucian said goodbye to the girl, he took out his phone to make a call. The cab stopped beside him. He seemed to look at me, and I quickly rolled up the window.
Hi. Of course I remember. I'll call you right after work. Yes. I'll be right there. See you soon.
Who are you talking to? And why am I stalking you? Sounds like a date. But all my calls were ignored. Talking so cordially with that one girl, then right away setting up a date with another? Is Lucian a professional playboy? I got lost in thought in the cab. I thought back over all that happened since I saw him for the first time. He's quite gentlemanlike. With some ambiguous turns of phrase, though. Seems like it really is the case. Miss, are you getting out or not? Lucian's car came pulling out from the research center. No, keep going. Follow that car. Oh my gosh, I'm such a stalker. The driver wanted to say something, but when he turned around and saw my face, he started the car. You mean that car? Yeah, follow it. Post-work date. An up-close look at a genius scientist. Back on the case. He stopped at a flower shop. Professor Lucien, why, hello. So you're on friendly terms with the girl in the flower shop.
Hi. I ordered a bouquet.
Ah, yes. A dozen centuries and a pink rose. Century? Isn't that from Roman Holiday? Was he watching movies last night as research for his date today?
This is for you. Thanks.
Lucien gave the pink rose to the flower girl. What a playboy! Ah, thank you. The flower girl stood at the door, staring at the back of Lucien a long time before she snapped back to herself. He simply flirts with every girl he meets. What kind of special ability is that? Miss, are you alright? I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine. There is nothing wrong with me. I'm not thinking that Lucien's playing me. Totally fine. What time is it? Oh my gosh. Here we go. Let's see how fine I totally am. The ALS victim's roof is leaking. And I guess Punkills is going to be the one I use, even though he's not the best for this. And now I get to use some cards. This execution buff. Does that actually give me a buff? Doesn't look any different than if I used the first three. A hard knock life. That makes me think of Annie. Not of an ALS victim. Okay, confirm. Lucien stopped at an upscale restaurant. The Michelin 3-star I visited before. I paid and left. The cab let out a roar and rushed away like it was fleeing a scene. It's like, I just helped this girl stalk this dude. I followed Lucien into the restaurant. Holding the centuries, Lucien was ushered into a private booth. I could only sit out in the main lobby. Who is he dating? I've never seen him so solemn. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already, and feel free to subscribe if you're new. I'm stalking Lucien, Yubi. I'm stalking Lucien. He usually seems to have everything well under control, but today he's being very cautious. It must be someone he really values, and that's in this game. How have you been, Yubi? What am I doing? Whomever he wants to date, or however many girls he wants to talk to, that's his business, right? I'm being so foolish. Hello, are you Miss Pegasusangel YT? I'm doing good, Yubi. How have you been? Yes? You are tonight's lucky customer. The prize is a ticket to the Fireworks and Music Festival tonight. It'll be starting right about when you finish your meal. Thank you. But a Fireworks and Music Festival doesn't sound like something for someone to go to alone. I don't think I'll go. Why don't you give it to someone else? It's yours now. You can dispose of it as you please. Attached to the ticket were several sparklers. I left the ticket on the table. The sparklers alone are a pretty pleasant prize. And I could use some sleep. I didn't sleep well last night. No matter who Lucien is dating, it's pretty certain that he is dating someone. Never thought he was that kind of person. I better keep my distance in the future. I paid the bill and left the restaurant. A car pulled up before me.
What a coincidence. We meet again.
Is it? Is it a coincidence, Lucien? Is it really a coincidence? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'm going to see if backtrack is working. Just to see if it's working like it's supposed to. There we go. Huh? Weren't you just on a date with someone in the restaurant? I looked around and didn't see anyone else.
I also want a ticket to the festival. Shall we go together?
How did you know I won a ticket? How? How did you know? Lucien held up a bouquet of centuries and gave them to me. What's happening? Baffled, I accepted the bouquet and stood there petrified. The evening summer breeze blew by, cool and refreshing. My mind was like a puddle of mud, so hazy that I couldn't think. Lucien smiled, seemingly quite happy.
It's all right. Just follow me.
I don't like this. At all. You need a smart special guest. It's spine. It's always spine. You talk to a journalist. Ah, dang it. I can't do... Wait. Yeah, I don't think there was anybody else I could use. Darn it. Alright, let's go. Alright. Like the guest, fun airhead. Unlock main story. Yep. Oop, more story. I held the bouquet and stood on the curb, not getting into his car. I tried to clear my head and finally asked, "Are you like this with every girl?"
Like what?
A day's worth of bad moods gave me the courage to look into his eyes and speak very seriously. Take this as advice from a friend. Don't be so nice to every girl. It can be misleading. And if there is someone who cares about you, she would definitely be heartbroken. That's all. I'm leaving. Having said that, I turned around and left. Suddenly, Lucien grabbed hold of my hand.
Outside of my research center, the girl I was talking to was a volunteer in one of my experiments.
How did you know I was outside of your research center, Lucien?
The phone call I made was to the girl in the flower shop to arrange picking up the flowers.
Okay, how did you know that I knew about the phone call?
The pink rose was for her because she helped me acquire the bouquet from another shop.
Lucien pulled me back to face him. I don't like this.
Does that clear everything up?
This has nothing to do with me. You don't have to clear anything up with me.
But your reaction just now, could we call it heartbroken?
Why do you want me to be heartbroken? Of course not. I'm just surprised that you'll be this kind of person.
Really? But all along the way, you seemed very unhappy.
You knew I was following you?
If I hadn't known, then I should have booked an eye doctor appointment.
Exactly. Like I said, a dark hat isn't going to cover me. Pegasusangel X Nimona. No, Pegasusangel X Lucien. When did you realize I was...
Last night, outside the theater.
That was it? Like outside the theater? So you didn't see me whenever I was in the bar or any of that? Are you being truthful, man? Not tonight?
I saw you hiding behind the billboard. I just didn't say hello. Does that bother you?
It's like he's trying to bother me, isn't it? Like he's trying to push my buttons. No, no, no. I've been sneaking around following you. I'm sorry. I can't believe I did such a dumb thing. Pretty ridiculous, huh?
A little.
Sorry.
So, if you want to make it up to me, you have to give me some time tonight.
He is trying to be seen, or something. The centuries rustled in the wind, giving off a faint aroma.
And you have no right to refuse.
That's not cool. ... Next thing I knew, I found myself in Lucien's car. I suddenly thought of something. We might be not able to go to that festival.
What?
I left the ticket in the restaurant. Hello, Phantom! Welcome to the stream. Lucian looked back at me. When our eyes meet, we laughed aloud. Ha 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 ha! The car was driving on the highway, circling the lake. Outside the window was a wide open space. He might turn into the Godfather. I don't know. The fact that he said I had no right to refuse, that was a little bit intimidating. Not gonna lie. My mind somehow opened up too. The fireworks burst in the night sky. The sparkles fell onto the lake and music came wafting across the lake's surface. It started! Look over there. How beautiful. We stopped by a patch of grass beside the lake. The fireworks were on the other opposite shore. It was remote, like a dream in a crystal ball. Lucian, how do you know this place?
It's a bit out of the way.
But it feels so good having the whole bank to ourselves. I stepped on the grass and couldn't help running and jumping. I turned back and looked at Lucian. Might turn to the Godfather. I mean, it might involve a horse head. Oh my gosh. He leaned on the car and lit a sparkler. The faint fire cast a gentle light on his face. I walked toward him and kindled one too. The little dancing fire lit up the small world in our hands. I held the sparkler before my eyes. It was a fireworks show as grand as that beyond the lake. It's been quite a long time since I watched fireworks.
Do you like it?
Yeah. You?
They're nothing special.
Is that so?
What matters is not what you're watching, but who you're watching it with.
A horse headed you sleeping.
Isn't that how the expression goes?
I turned around and found Lucian had been looking at me, his eyes twinkling in the light of the sparkler. The glimmer in his eyes quivered faintly, hard to make head or tail of. And I don't know why, but I felt no warmth from that light. Lucian, do you go to so many strange places every night? The question had been hovering in my mind for too long. I jumped on the chance to ask it.
You think those places strange?
Well, I don't mean that. But you went to so many places and stayed only a while in each. It wasn't for fun, was it?
What do you think I'm doing?
Well, I have no idea. Could it be observing human behavior?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. The idea of fun for a neuroscientist is surely different from that of a regular person. He likes to observe human behavior.
Everyone's thoughts, lives, and ways of thinking are different. Sense, interwoven with sensibility. Don't you think that's interesting?
So, what about watching movies?
Movies are a kind of distillation and collection of human lives and experiences. It's a part of my research materials.
Thank you for playing the guitar. Appreciate it. And going out having fun with me? That's research too? I always feel a distance when we're together. So maybe the reason is he sees me as a subject to his research. That would be a terrible way to be looked at by this guy that I've been obsessed with this whole chapter.
I actually do want to research you.
That's not odd at all.
But when I'm with you, I always forget the research.
Okay. Lucian turned to look at me. This is interesting, not gonna lie. I am very interested in this. Wow. Okay.
Why is that? Can you tell me?
Why? Pegasus plus Professor Oak. Yes. Yes. No. How am I supposed to know that? The little sparkler in my hand went out. The bank went dark again in the night. Music came from afar in the night wind, cozy and gentle. Okay. There's a message on my phone. I'm doing good, except I'm a little bit nervous about Lucian right now. You're the only person whom I'm truly desperate to learn more about. Why? Or dot 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 or me, you mean? I'm just gonna do dot dot dot. I don't know what to say to that. That is odd that he wants to research me. What? Get someone to persuade the old shadow puppeteer. Alright, go Dingle Daisy. Persuade him, you got this. I guess that Christian is gonna be the kid that watches the old man's performance. And summon Karma, affinity buff. There we go. Hot Kiro, hot Lucian, and hot Victor. All of them hot. Is that 1 or 2 stars? Okay, 2 still. Good. Alright. The morning sunshine warmly caresses my face. I wake up in a daze and find myself staring at an unfamiliar ceiling. When did I change the light fixture in my bedroom? Huh? I sit up and rub my eyes in confusion.
You're awake?
Why am I here? Why are you here? What's going on? What are you doing here? I reflexively pulled the blanket up to cover myself. I shook my head hard to try to clear my mind. What's going on?
This is my room. And of course I'm here.
Lucian put his tablet down so he could give me his undivided attention. I sat up on the couch in a stupor, not knowing how to react. How did I end up in Lucian's room? We went to see the fireworks last night.
Yes.
And then didn't we light up some sparklers?
Yes, we did. It was fun.
Then what? How come I don't remember anything after that?
You're probably just tired is all. You even fell asleep on the grass last night.
I did? Spending 2 straight nights with Lucian, plus working all day. Of course I'd be tired.
So, just like the reporter in Roman Holiday, I carried you back home and put you on my couch.
Okay, so I told him that my favorite movie was Roman Holiday, and now he's doing everything he can to be the character in Roman Holiday? This is a little odd. I see. Then what happened? That made Lucian laugh.
Don't you remember?
Nope, not at all. I've never just fallen asleep without being able to remember like this. The whole experience feels so strange to me, as if I was controlled by some supernatural force. But how could that be possible? I shook my head and tried to put such thoughts out of my mind. Sorry to have troubled you.
No worries. Now we share many precious memories.
Oh, no! What do you mean, precious memory? Did you and me, last night?
I didn't sleep at all.
What does that mean? I should go now. My mind felt like it was stuck in mud. I couldn't hope to think straight. Oh my word. Regardless, spending the night in the home of a single guy, this is just too much. And then thinking that we did something. Oh my word. Lucian crouched down to help me pick up my shoes and looked up at me.
You were fast asleep on the couch, and I was going over files the whole time. Nothing happened.
Well then don't scare me like that. Shit. Really?
Let me put it this way. What do you wish would have happened?
Nothing. Nothing. Zip. Zilch. ... He moved in closer. I could feel his scent all around me. Oh, great. He has a scent now. The scent of Lucian. I shook my head rapidly. No, I, don't want anything to happen.
Just let me know if there's anything I can do for you. ...
Lucian handed me my coat. I grabbed it quickly. That's, very nice of you, but I can, take it from here. Thanks.
Can you?
I slipped into my shoes and past Lucian. I'll be leaving now.
See you next time.
Lucian stood up to see me out with a smile. He's an absolute temptation. I ought to keep my distance. I grabbed my belongings and stumbled out of his place. Just then, my cell phone rang. Hello? Oh, what's up, Willow? I was fumbling for keys when she called. I've been trying to reach you all night. How come you didn't pick up? And I know you weren't home. Tell me, where were you? Well, I had stuff to do. I gotta run. Is there anything else? Oh boy, guess they know I stayed out all night at work now. Finally, I found the keys in my purse. Don't tell me. You forgot to talk to Lucian about the show on autism. Oh no! I did forget. The keys crashed onto the ground in a loud clatter. Whoopsie. I had left Lucian's place not even 3 minutes before. I knocked on his door again.
Did you leave something here?
Actually, there was something I meant to ask you about last night.
Didn't you say you could take it from here?
That was in a totally different context. I was both embarrassed and flustered. I hadn't even combed my hair yet. Definitely didn't feel on top of things. Lucian, though, was his usual composed, spiffy self, just staring at me, amused.
I'll stop teasing you. Come on in and let's talk.
Why do I always end up humiliating myself when I'm with him? He offered me coffee as I sat precariously on the couch like I could fall off any moment.
So you're going to do a show on autism spectrum disorder?
Yeah, but no one on the production team is an expert on it, and it's such a wide-ranging topic. We're having a hard time finding an approach that's both accessible and accurate. So we thought we'd turn to you.
Is that why you've been waiting for me to come home?
Maybe? How did you know?
Falling asleep with the door wide open.
Oh, no! No wonder. I was sure the door was open that night, but it was shut when I woke up. Thank you for closing it for me.
So you wanted to see me just for a show?
Wide-ranging topic. Yeah, you tell me. No, I mean, I had such a great time with you that I completely forgot about it. Hello, Aaron! Welcome to the stream. I am sus. No idea why I felt the need to explain myself so much to Lucian. He gently patted me on the shoulder.
I want to take you to a place.
Okay. Where?
A place that will be a big help in making your show.
I don't know, dude. I'm still a little bit about you. It does say sus in my name. I returned home to freshen up, then got on a bus with Lucian, heading out of town. Just like that. I asked where. He said he wants to take me someplace for my show, and didn't question any further. I got on a bus with this dude. This dude? What? Okay, where are we going?
Are you afraid I'm taking you somewhere dangerous?
No, not one bit. We got off at an orphanage in the suburbs. The orphans swarmed Lucian as soon as they saw him coming. It's Lucian! Can you finish the story you were telling me last time? I knew you were coming today. As Lucian greeted the kids, he introduced me.
All right, everyone. I have a guest with me today. So all of you be nice to her.
Uh-oh. Hi, kids. It's my first time visiting. Naughty Boy is this dude's name. Are you Lucian's girlfriend? What? No. I'm not. Of course not. I'm his girlfriend. The kids all roared with laughter, and I started giggling too, slightly embarrassed. I snuck a glance at Lucian, and our eyes locked. Oh no, he caught me peeking. Quickly, I turned away. After we finally parted with the children, Lucian took me to see the orphanage director. Seeing as the professor referred you, I'll be happy to let you film here. But I'd appreciate it if you would maintain the anonymity of the orphanage and the kids to avoid any disturbance. You don't have to worry about that, and thank you for helping us out. Lucian just made shooting the show so much easier.
Shall we go check out the special needs classroom to see some of the kids?
Can we?
Let's go.
We left the director's office and headed for their classroom. It was very tranquil, I can't speak. The children were wholeheartedly focused on their work. I couldn't help but tread lightly as I entered the classroom. Wow, did you draw this? It's so pretty. I blurted out a compliment when I saw a boy drawing a beautiful starry sky. He looked at me, then ran off. So yeah, for anybody who doesn't know about autism spectrum disorder, it is something that you have to be really, like, you cannot be, they have boundaries and sensory issues, and going up to a random kid with autism spectrum disorder and being like, oh, this is so pretty, no wonder he ran off. I freaked him out. He wasn't prepared for meeting with me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I realized I shouldn't have spoken so loud like that and covered my mouth.
It's okay. After some time, you'll learn their personalities. That boy is particularly shy.
We exited the classroom and sat on a bench outside. It was an especially quiet suburban afternoon. The rustling of trees in the breeze was the only noise. Don't just randomly start talking. Yeah. It's important to know that, too. Don't just randomly start talking to them. Make sure that when you're meeting somebody that you know is on the spectrum, that you don't make any physical contact unless they make it first. Because all of them have their own things. The serene surroundings made me close my eyes and relax.
You seem to be enjoying this place.
The breeze brushed Lucian's hair aside to make his hazel eyes seem warmer. Yeah, this isn't too far from the city, but still, I'm losing myself in it.
We can come here any time if you like.
I just saw they're taking volunteers. I think I'll sign up. Lucian laughed, his face and profile particularly attractive. ...
What?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The boy's stunning portrayal of stars had a unique perspective and realism. I swiftly changed the topic.
Among those with autism, about 10% have savant syndrome to some degree, with incredible abilities in things like art, music, or math. That boy was one of the savants.
You mean like a prodigy?
You could say that. Since its founding, this orphanage has offered specialized education for autistic children. Many children have left here and excelled in various fields.
That sounds like great material for a show. Any famous examples?
Well, there was one autistic child with a tremendous talent for music. Then...
He became a musician?
No, an entertainer.
Did I hear that right? An entertainer?
You did.
Don't autistic kids find socializing difficult? How did he do it?
Many real-life stories are stranger than fiction.
I nodded, not quite understanding everything. Yeah, exactly. And that's something I've learned just by where I work and all the stuff I've learned over the years about anybody who has autism. There's a lot of, like, you need to just let them approach you more than anything. All right. Uh-oh. It was acting odd. All right, time to do another one of these. Great, now it's trying to act like it's not connecting to the network. Stop it. I'm not disconnected from the network. I know I'm not. Network reconnecting. What has got me disconnected from it? Jeez, gotta love it when this game does that. Alright, here's Young. She's interviewing an old man. In the mountains. And Spine has the tools to fix things. Spine knows all. Spine is the best person I have. And then affinity buff. All the hot boys. I think that only gave me 2. Yeah. Uh-oh. What's happening? News. Breaking news. Oh, gosh. Let me read my news. Flower shop girl bewitched. Sits in shop till midnight. We, like, interrupt and we'll... Yeah, I get that, too. I understand that, Phantom. Recently, a netizen reported that a flower shop was haunted, saying she witnessed a young woman in white sitting in the shop at midnight. A reporter probed into the event and found that, surprisingly, the girl is the shop owner. So what's really going on? Was she bewitched by her flowers? The truth is that during the day, the girl met a handsome customer, and afterwards, she'd been in her shop thinking of him till midnight. It's not unusual for a girl to fall in love, but just how handsome was this guy? OMG, is possession actually a thing that happens? I visit this flower shop a lot, lol. The owner's indeed a stalker, kinda. Prob only stalks the hot ones, though. They hanged out until midnight. The shop prob has, like, no customers. Alright, let's go. That was the girl that Lucian gave the rose to. Alright. Camphor trees rustled in the warm breeze of a languid afternoon. And I get that too. Like, I don't have, as far as I know, I don't have autism spectrum disorder, but I do get very hyper-focused on things. I couldn't hold in a yawn and felt like taking a nap.
You can lay your head on my shoulder if you like.
Why am I tired? I slept all night. Nah, it's just that it's the perfect weather for an afternoon nap. Lucian sitting next to me sure was in good spirits. But how is he not tired from not sleeping at night?
You seem like you have something you want to ask me.
Seeing my denial, Lucian grinned and said nothing more. Why didn't he ask again? A normal person usually would. Well, yeah, I was wondering. Yes. When was the last time you slept?
Why do you ask?
Just curious. He paused to ponder a bit before replying.
3 days ago.
What? 3 days?
Yes.
Why don't you sleep? Do you have insomnia? He laughed resignedly at that.
No, I don't. I don't like wasting time on something so unimportant.
What? You're going to collapse sooner than later like that. You're a neuroscientist, so you should know how vital sleep is for the brain.
I do. But I'm all right.
All right? What does that mean?
It is what it is. I can't say more about it.
That can't be all right. Everyone needs sleep. Just then, a bell rang throughout the orphanage. All right, kids, time for a nap in the dorm. I made a decision in my mind. Hear that? Time for a nap. I stood up and looked back at Lucian. Come on, let's go take a siesta. He grinned at me, held a hand out, but showed no sign of moving. I hesitated, then pulled his hand. Still, he didn't budge from his seat. Why is he making me do that to him? Just pull yourself up, you butt. He pulled his hand back, causing me to lose balance and stuff. That's why. Okay. And almost plow right into him. Whoa there, buddy.
Sorry. Guess I accidentally pulled back a bit too hard. Are you okay?
Why are you pulling back so much? His face was inches from mine, his eyes twinkling. How could this be accidental? There is no way that was accidental. Let's go.
Where?
Just follow me. The school was empty as the orphans went back to the dorms for a nap. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys, for hot boys that are not sussy at all. Lucian and I walked into a vacant classroom. Let's take a nap in here.
Here? How?
Just lay your head on the desk. I sat him down at a desk.
Like this?
Oh my god, she's hot. He leaned on the desk and looked at me sideways. Close your eyes and stop talking. He closed his eyes but perked up the edges of his lips. The afternoon breeze wafted through the empty classroom. I closed my eyes too and tried to sleep. But I just couldn't. As if something was stirring inside and keeping me up. Must be because I slept so well last night. My mind went into a frenzy again as I recalled the night before. I slowly opened my eyes and glanced at Lucian next to me. His even breath and relaxed demeanor was a change from usual. He sure fell asleep fast. He's got the sparkles and everything. He's got the sparkly anime boy sparkles. You must be really tired. Hardest boss in Elden Ring? Nice. That's awesome, Dill. Well, good luck, and I will see you later, my friend. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. And get that boss in Elden Ring. I have faith you can do it. I know you can. Research, the summit, helping me with my show. No wonder you don't sleep. His long eyelashes danced ever so slightly with every breath. You look different when you're sleeping. And I gradually fell asleep myself. I was roused awake by raucous laughter. I opened my eyes to children all around us, pointing and giggling.
You're awake?
Lucian was still next to me, reaching to brush my hair away from my face. We caught Lucian sleeping with his girlfriend in class. Hello, Fire Beast. It was just a nap. No, Lucian is my boyfriend. I'm supposed to sleep with him. It's doing the thing again. Wait, no, it's not what you think. The commotion made me look to Lucian for help, but he chose to just sit back and enjoy my predicament. All right, quiet down, children. It's time for class to begin. Teacher, Lucian and his girlfriend were sleeping in here. No, that's not what happened. Please, let me explain. I stepped forward to explain myself, but that seemed to only rile them up even more. No, I have not played Poppy Playtime.
Excuse us. We must be going.
Lucian waited till now to get up and take me by the hand. Hey, they're holding hands. No! You're not Lucian's girlfriend. You're not Lucian's girlfriend. I let go of his hand in a hurry. No, this is not what it looks like. Lucian nodded to the teacher and held my hand again. I mean, I'm probably not ever going to play it, so feel free if you want to put spoilers in. The teacher was visibly taken aback watching us leave. How did this happen? I could die from embarrassment. I let go of Lucian and covered my face.
Is there something wrong with what I did?
Yes! Everything! Now I'm going to be too embarrassed to come here again.
I'll come with you.
That's even worse! I frowned angrily at him. He grew quiet and stared back at me, with a look of alienation on his face. ... Let me go check if the bus is here. I turned and ran off. The camphor leaves whistled in the afternoon breeze, in harmony with the chirping of summer birds. Lucian stood alone in the courtyard, frozen in his own thoughts. A strange feeling was creeping up inside him. He knitted his brows and tried to rid his mind of it. The breeze and the chirping died down. All became quiet. It was summertime, but the leaves suddenly rustled onto the ground. I stood at the bus stop outside the orphanage and was struck with a foreboding feeling. What's the foreboding feeling? I was struck with a foreboding feeling, but I'm not going to get to figure it out till after I do this. Was a pug dog got turned into a half dog, half caterpillar toy? Interesting. Oh.
Are you home yet?
No. Just got in. Working on show stuff right now.
Did you visit an orphanage today?
How do you know that? Yes, how did you know?
How do you think I know?
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Why did you go there?
We want to do a show on autistic children. Why?
Just for a show?
Yeah, commissioned by Loveland TV. Hey, was this arranged by you again?
Nope. I'll tell you if it's something I need you to do.
Well, that's good. Anyway, the pre-production is already wearing me out.
Did you notice anything in particular at the orphanage?
No, nothing unusual stood out to me.
Don't go there if you don't have to.
Why not? But I have to be there when it's time to shoot the segments.
Which is why I said don't go there if you don't have to. And if you must go, make sure I'm with you.
Why? Gavin, why do you mind this orphanage so much?
It's not that I don't mind. I just think...
Yeah?
Nothing.
Just tell me! Let me guess. Classified information.
No. I'm just concerned about you.
I'm gonna say thanks. He's being nice. Thanks.
Why thank me out of the blue?
Because you're concerned about me.
Now that you know that, try to be more careful. I'm going to be working on a major case, so I won't be available for a few days.
No! Got it. Thanks.
Get some rest.
No more trailing people at night. Jeez. They killed the owner? You're pretty sure they killed the owner? I don't know much about Poppy Playtime. Sorry, I'm stretching. Can I play my game now? You done loading? Alright. Here we go. Do you know any real psychics? Apparently Cersei's a real psychic. Perfect. You send an assistant, which is Spine. The lore of FNAF or the lore of Poppy Playtime. I think both lores are probably pretty good. I think any lore in any game, they really build it and flesh it out a lot. At least in my opinion, in all the games I played that have lore, that's what they do. I want to know your hidden world. Alright. It's actually pretty funny. Good, somebody liked my show. Why did I go back in here? I don't need to go back in there. Go back. I got this. And then I got more story. Can I please have my thank you? I don't know why it's having issues connecting today. This is about the time it happened last week, too, when I was playing it. It started having issues connecting. For days thereafter, I dedicated myself to producing the show. I I was lucky to have Lucien's help. Otherwise, the show never would have worked. What's that about, Lucien? You've got pretty good hearing. We got the show all figured out, so of course I got time for gossip. I was just wondering if the show on autism is, well, too banal? What do you mean? We're practically done with the script. Relax. What I meant was the style and substance both felt simple to me. What is autism spectrum disorder? What's the state of current research? How does the orphanage run its special needs program? Tips for interacting with autistic children. It makes me want to switch the channel just talking about it. Come on. Why didn't you say this sooner? We got to turn it in for Loveland's approval tomorrow. Okay, only saying how I feel is all. I'm realistic enough to know there's no time for a rewrite now. Good, because I was going to resign if you made me do one. Where is she? Anybody seen the boss? Kiki barged into the editing room, and I immediately tensed up. It was never a good thing when she was so desperate to find me like this. What now? Does it have to involve me? I'm afraid so. Something terrible has happened. Uh-oh. What happened? What happened? Every little thing seems like the end of the world if you're young and inexperienced. Willow made herself a coffee and calmly plopped down on the couch ready for the drama. The preview for the autism show was leaked. That made Willow drop her mug, shattering it all over the floor. What? Run that by me again? How could that happen? We're not even done with the preview yet. The leak's an unfinished, unedited version. One without the names of the orphanage and kids blotted out. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, that is bad. That is so bad. And we still haven't received approval from Loveland TV. What? I felt the blood drain from my whole body, like I could faint any time. It's all over the net that we're exploiting children with autism for publicity and profits. Then my cell phone started to ring non-stop. Oh, shit. Oh my gosh, this is going to be interesting. It showed calls from the approval committee, followed by the orphanage director. Oh my god, why is this happening? Hiro sat in a dark room, pounding away on a keyboard, all the devices in his room buzzing to life in the night. A humongous network was quietly being assembled. A cell phone next to him lit up. He stopped tapping and glanced at the screen. Pegasusangel YT Company backstabs Twin Leaves Orphanage, exploiting kids with autism. As he scanned the headline, his face slowly broke into a frown. Moonlight shone on the barred windows over 10 years, but the orphanage was still standing. Gavin held up a photo of a girl and an old man to the building and found the matching room. He walked into the room and gazed at the moon outside the window. The dim moonlight entered through the small window. It seemed, "Hello, Nito!" to flicker a bit. The static sound of an interrupted signal over a walkie-talkie. Gavin straightened himself up, a grim and piercing look in his eyes. Countless silhouettes slowly crowded around him in the room. Oh my gosh. So everything just got leaked. Who is named Gavin? That guy that we just saw, the little policeman guy. Everything got leaked. Like the show about the orphanages the orphans got leaked. How have you been, Nito? I hope you've been doing well. I hope things have been going amazing for you. Oh my gosh. This is going to be interesting. What time is it? 8:46. We might be able to get in a couple more story plots before I have to end. I'm glad to hear you're well. The preview for the upcoming autism episode has been leaked. It's an unedited version without aliases for the orphanage and children. No, I don't know anybody in real life named Gavin. And we still haven't received approval from Loveland TV. Hello, Brain Freeze. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Nito. It's all over the net that we're exploiting children with autism for publicity and profit. How did this happen? Check the new employees. We must find out who did this. How are we going to do that? New employees way outnumber the old now. Loveland TV just announced they're severing ties with us. Now what? Oh my gosh, when it rains, it pours. Holy crap. This is bad. This is bad. You identify as a circus baby? Okay. Have you been shiny hunting lately, Nito? Have you found any good shinies? So, do we still have a show? Can I go home and get some sleep now? Film cutter. See y'all later. The orphanage called, asking us for an explanation and to stop the show's production. Jeez, when it rains, it pours. You might be right now, actually. Nice. Which one are you shiny hunting? I cannot wait till Pokemon Home gets available so I can put all my shinies into Scarlet and Violet. Quiet, all of you, and let me think. LFG's on the line. Pegasusangel YT, they want to talk to you now. LFG, my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare is LFG. No, I don't want to talk to LFG right now. There's too much going on. Fine. It wasn't too lonely. How have you been, Paul? I hope you've been doing well. Darkrai, nice. Hopefully you'll get him soon. That's a long time, too. I prefer tacos over pizza, actually. It can't be about anything good. It's LFG. Is it gonna be Victor? Anna handed me the phone with a concerned expression. I nodded to reassure her and took it. Hello? How can this happen when the funding process is at its most critical stage? Goldman, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The problem is being dealt with as we speak. Darkrai? That's how you say it? I'm just calling to let you know that the auditing process has been suspended. Shit. Going to Kalahari for my birthday next month? Ooh. I did like the Mario Kart DLC. I love the Yoshi's Island track. So good. The Yoshi's Island track, oh my gosh, so much nostalgia. So now my auditing process on my loan has been suspended because of this. If you're Canadian, it's Dirk Ray. What? I know this sounds bad, but trust me when I say we can get through this. Well, this incident's put a serious dent in your working relationship with Loveland TV. If it doesn't work out, LFG will be forced to reevaluate the decision to back Pegasusangel YT Company. Nothing personal, just business. Wait! I got more to say. But Goldman had already hung up. Wow. Goldman is just as bad as Victor with the hanging up. It's all my fault for not taking precautions. I can't imagine what this will do to the kids. Dork Ray? I was tempted to call Victor. That would be a bad idea right now because I'm sure he's pissed. The Pegasusangel TV company actually has a nice ring to it. I do like it. I just couldn't let the funding be put on hold, no matter what. But when I scrolled down to his name, I reconsidered. Dorcas Rye. Can't call him. He wouldn't help me anyway. This is a pure business decision on LFG's part, so I have to get myself out. But I then realized I had somehow already hit the call when the phone screen lit up. Shoot! Oh, I called Victor. And I never imagined Victor would pick it up so quickly. I froze.
Hello? Well, aren't you going to say anything?
No. Sorry, I called you by mistake. Gotta go now.
Wait.
Ooh, I don't like that. Wait. Oh, boy. Oh, that made me feel weird. I don't like it. No. What?
I heard your preview got leaked.
Uh-huh. Bad news sure travels fast. Yup, it does, guys. Bad news.
Were you calling me for help?
No, I wasn't gonna call you at all. Nope, I can handle it on my own.
So you have a solution.
Well, it's more like an idea as of right now.
Let's hear it.
You sure?
I've heard worse from you before.
First priority is to contact all the platforms and get them to delete the leaked footage ASAP. Kiki heard me and made an okay sign at me from behind a computer screen. So, like, they're listening into this phone call.
Yes, there's still time to catch and delete them.
We'll respond to Loveland TV's statement and own up with a proper explanation. They got some facts wrong and attributed a lot of online speculations to us.
Don't try to refute Loveland TV.
Why?
So you want to throw the partnership with them away?
We lost the partnership. It got severed. What are you talking about, Victor? ... Sure, their statement wasn't entirely correct, but we're not in a position to fight them right now. Is that what you wanted me to say, Victor? Because I said it. Are you happy? I get it. I'll issue a formal apology to them in a while.
Not a stupid move.
Thanks, Victor. Jeez. We're still going to make the show happen, and I'll fight with everything in me. So I still have to convince the orphanage director somehow. Only after everything's settled will I try to secure LFG's funding again.
You've got 3 days. LFG won't touch the studio's funding before then.
3 days? I mean, I guess that's more than I thought I had, so I guess I should be thankful. Thanks. I waited for Victor to hang up, but all I got was total silence. Victor? Anything else?
Don't let me down.
Okay. Of course not. I can do this. I can definitely do this. If Victor thinks I can, then I will make it through this crisis. No, this is not anything like Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, it is a sci-fi, like, it starts as, like, a dating sim, but it's actually got a lot of sci-fi stuff in it, and more than one of these boys are very sus and using you for ulterior motives. So I guess sorta, but not really. Outside the editing room. What are you doing, eavesdropping at the door, Goldman? When are we going in? Hey, be quiet. He pulled out a phone and called Victor. Hey, boss, I've been here for a while, but you never answered my calls. No. I don't mean anything by that. Pegasusangel YT and her people seem to be holding a conference. Sus indeed. So they don't need help from our end. From his office, Victor was on the phone with Goldman. Would you rather have the power to change colors based on your emotion? I'd probably get a tattoo of everything I did. Be a good memory.
I already know. You can all come back now.
His mouth had curled up into a smile, even without him being aware. Okay, so I made Victor proud. Here we go. Bad weather, airline emergency announcement. Ghost outside a woman's window. Some of these news things are interesting. I wish you would stop saying I'm disconnected when I'm not, game. We know I'm not. Granted, my data may be going a little bit slower than normal because we've used a lot of data this year, or this month, but still. You wouldn't want your search history on your skin? I mean, I wouldn't do search history. I would do, like, major life milestones. When I first moved out, when I got a new car, when I moved to Iceland eventually, when I learned a new language, that kind of stuff is what I would do. Can I play my game? Finally. Took it long enough. You need someone well-connected, so I'm using a child. Great. This child is so well-connected. Alright. Punkales nails it. Affinity bonus. There we go. Keto. Lucian. And Victor. Okay, so I'm gonna have to stop using the bonuses for now, because that only gave me one... Ugh. Just appears on your body, including your search history and all the embarrassed... Oh, I couldn't do that. No, I'd rather change colors with the way I'm feeling. Unlocked main story. Sage. Strengthening karma is the most effective way to increase the store. Tap karma. I've already reached the max level of this one. So, and that one. Stop disconnecting me from the server. What a pain. That one. Trying to get to the ones I need to level up. Okay. The heck? $28. Okay. Great. I leveled it up once. The tab above, switch between... Okay. Sweet. Click on the materials. Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna start a quick remake. Nope, not doing it. Sorry. I want to learn more about what's happening in my story. Especially because in about 15 minutes I have to get ready for work. Here we go. Tomorrow I think I'm gonna do, I don't know. I'll probably do either Japanese or Icelandic learning while you guys are in chat just to chill. Thursday we'll play. Is gonna be Thursday I will be streaming at 7 p.m. I will be streaming a multiplayer game on Thursday because I have to go to work that night. So yeah. I like to think it's both. Color of romance and hearts, or is it the color of violence and anger? I personally feel like red is the color of violence and anger. What does that say about my psyche? Yeah, gotta love it. It's not too bad, though. Like, I'm able to stream before work, so, I mean, it's kind of nice to be able to stream before work and make it through the night. But yeah, tomorrow I think we're just gonna do either Japanese, Icelandic, Spanish, or German. Studying. Just cause I kind of want to. More than likely Icelandic. I want to practice my Icelandic some more. Alright. 2, 1. Dang, I really gotta level up my stuff. Alright, unlock normal main story 6-5. I went to Loveland TV the first chance I got following the press conference. I'm here to apologize. I read the apology. It was fairly well stated. Oh, that's the director. Thank you. I'm glad for Victor's input, or I'd probably be kicked out by now. But you can still forget about us working together. Billy, let programming know to go through the list and pick an alternate show by tomorrow morning. Okay. Can we come back with a re-edited version? The door shut with a resounding slam in my face. I didn't even get to finish. I could hear a bunch of laughter through the door. Looks like I'll be a laughingstock for Loveland's staff for the next few days. I only wanted to get in on their sex selection process tomorrow. Is that asking too much? The door reopened. If you got something for us to review, come back tomorrow morning. I can't wait to see what you can put together in one day. The door shut again, and the laughter grew louder. Oh, I'm gonna prove these guys wrong. You don't get the heebie-jeebies from staring at green? I'll be back. I got out of an elevator and ran smack into a massive crowd. They seemed to be busy taping a show in the studio. A young blonde boy particularly stood out in the throng. A producer must have said something to make Keto rub his head in embarrassment. Should I go say hello? A hello wouldn't hurt. I'd like to say hi to Keto, but I could never get his attention with so many people between us. All I could do was look in his direction and wave. Guess that would have to do. But Keto must have sensed something and turned to look my way. Our eyes met. He waved back with a huge grin. Still the same old warm smile that could light up a whole room. I waved at him once more. People around Keto looked my way and started whispering among themselves. And normal green is dark because green is a cold color. Gotcha. Yes, I think all of them are attractive. Gossip travels as fast as bad news in the entertainment circle. Hero, though, seemed oblivious to all of this. This one he's hot, but he's not he's more childlike. He's not the kind I would go for. I'm more of a Victor or Lucian person. Gavin's hot too, but he's really not the type I go for. I usually go for Victor or Lucian. That's the personality types I usually go for in dating sims.
You look down.
I'm fine, Keto, I promise. He drew a question mark in the air. He's so cute. I waved no and gave him a big smile back. He laughed too. One of the producers said something to him. He pointed at the studio as if to tell me it was time for him to work. I waved one last time. Okay, bye-bye. Everyone ushered Keto into the studio like he was a king. As I was leaving, someone called out to me. Excuse me, are you Miss Pegasusangel YT? I'm Keto's assistant. But yeah, no, I think all the boys in this game are hot. Oh, how do you do? How can I be of help? Here, Keto asked me to give you this. I took a chocolate and a card from the assistant. Thank you. The card read, Invitation to invite Keto, written with a Sharpie. The small print below said, the bearer is entitled to invite Keto on a show, which he may not refuse. Aww! I cracked up laughing as I read the card. Keto said, don't forget the backside. He was sure you'd miss it, so wanted me to remind you. I flipped it over and it said, valid for Keto's entire career. Aww, that's so sweet. If you're going to ask about bouncy houses, Jacob, been there, done that, heard that way too many times. Goodbye. 1, expiration. Never. 2, per prior agreement, this must be used. 3, you go unsinkable, Miss Chip. The message was as crisp and unfettered as the person who wrote it. What was that? Don't worry about it. It's somebody that comes in and asks about bouncy houses like once a month. Thank you, and please thank him for me too. Tell him I will do my best. Things aren't so irreversibly hopeless yet. I will make a standout, show one that will even impress the programming director. I will make everyone who mocked me today look foolish tomorrow. And I still have an important promise to fulfill. I carefully put Keto's invitation away. I mean, as long as it's appropriate. Yeah, as long as it's appropriate. No sooner did the assistant get back inside the studio than Then Keto approached. Do y'all like Squovet and Greed Ant? I do. I like their shiny forms. They're cute.
So, how'd it go? How'd it go?
She said thanks and she will do her best.
Good. Great to hear that.
Can we start the taping now?
Hey, I've been getting ready.
Well then, take your spot and stop peeking at the exit. Despite his agent's nagging, Keto remained his happy self.
Okay. I'll take my spot now.
The best questions left unanswered are, what is Paul, who is Paul, and why is Paul? Yeah, they ask inappropriate things about bouncy houses. Aww, Keto texted me. Well, that is Gaming Nerd's real name. Okay. You're the only person whom I am truly desperate to learn more about. And I said, ... and he said, would you give me this chance? I must not run. Avoiding the problem wouldn't bring me any closer to solving it. Yeah, I'm pretty sad about that, but it's just, I mean, the story that's already been voice acted, all that stuff is still going to be part of it. It's just that they're thinking about doing the Chinese dub for the remaining of it. I must not run. And now I gotta see what Keto said. Angry Birds is awesome. Are you alright, Miss Chips? Aw, Keto. I'm kind of a mess, honestly. I'm kind of a mess right now. I saw you just now, and you didn't look too good. Don't be too hard on yourself, okay? I'll get through, or will you be disappointed if I fail? Aww. Angry Birds, cut the rope, and where's my water was my crap when I was in college. It was before I knew the angry video game nerd existed. I'll never be disappointed in you. You're the invisible Miss Chips, Miss Golden Chips. You don't fail. Aww. You're so sweet, Keto. You're sweet. Of course. Ah, did you get my note in chocolates? Yep. I'm so glad to have a friend like you. You're the best friend anyone could wish for. Remember what I wrote on the note. If you're feeling down, you can always come to me. Aw, thanks, Keto. Let's see what my moments got. Hello, Applejack. Keto, remember what I promised you. You'll always be the optimistic Miss Chips in my heart. Gavin, I'm no good at comforting people, but you're welcome to drop by anytime. Lucian, don't be scared. I'm right here. They're all being so sweet and supportive. Alright, let's see if we can't do one more part of the story before I end for the night. We Bear Bears was also my crap in college. A lady gets food poisoning. Okay. Don't have anything good for that. You need a judge who's popular and loves food. It's going well. Hello, Death Annihilator. And doot. Go. Ugh. Still not doing too well. Gonna have to be leveling up my cards again this weekend. For the next week that we do this. Main story, stage 6, 7. Yes. Another one of these. Yay. Hello, Ghostly Winds. It's doing well. It's doing well. I've been enjoying it a lot. It's one of my favorite games. And I really like to share it with people. Okay, I'm going to actually go back in because I saw that there were 2 of them that lit up. So Pun Kills is going to be the first one I use. And yeah. Come on. Stop saying I'm disconnected. I'm not disconnected. You're wrong. How have you been, Ghostly Winds? I hope you've been doing well. Come on. Why is my game being a butt? Like the love nest. Yes! Pun kills. Feeding Om Nom the candy. Yeah, we didn't have any good ones for that, but I was gonna give Pun kills that. Okay. So then I actually used to feel guilty for not being able to feed him the candy. Aw, I understand. Oh, come on, please. Ooh, just barely. Really need to be leveling up my cards this weekend. So we can come back to this next week and do more story. Alright, let's go. Oh, wait. Cancel. There is something on my phone. Okay, apparently it was just telling me I already read those. I don't know why it did that. Yeah, I never played Cut the Rope. I never played Cut the Rope. Just outside the orphanage. Is the orphanage open today? Otherwise, I gotta hustle over to Loveland TV. Sir, I have an official approval from the city. Let me in and we'll make sure our report does you justice. Are you here to do a report too? I'm pretty nervous since this is my first major assignment. How come there are so many reporters here? The crowd has me a little scared. I already told you, we're not open. Now shut up and scram. I didn't like the look of this and tried to sneak off out of the guard picked off, but the guard picked me out right away. You work tomorrow? We'll go to bed. Hey, that's Miss Pegasusangel YT from Pegasusangel YT Company. Aren't you all looking for her? Everyone who was clamoring for the guard's attention now all turned to look at me. Great! Thanks, guard. Look at the time. I gotta go. I took off running with the reporters not far behind. Hey, talk to us if you got nothing to hide. Stop chasing me. I ran aimlessly around the orphanage with a crowd in tow. You're not getting away from me that easy. I took a sharp turn into a side alley and ran right into a man. Oh, I am so sorry. A familiar scent hit me full on. Lucian?
What?
The echoes of reporters' footsteps thundered closer. I can't talk right now. Bye! Seemingly realizing my plight, he grabbed me and ducked into a little old woodshed nearby. It was long abandoned, and barely big enough to fit the both of us. Inside, the scent of grass and mud was strong.
Quiet. Don't say a word.
What's happening? I nodded. The stampede outside drew near. Where did she go? I'm sure she ran this way. How did we end up here? This place is cursed. I'm leaving. Why? What's up with this place? Are you talking about the case from 17 years ago? What did she mean by the case 17 years ago? Uh-oh. Did something terrible happen here? I stared inquisitively at Lucian. He looked at me and lightly shook his head. We were close enough for me to hear his heartbeat. Damn, that's loud. Slow and steady, as opposed to mine, fast and frenzied. Hopefully, no one else could hear it. The crowd eventually went away. Lucian? They're gone. We can go out now.
Hold on. Let them get a little farther away.
He pulled me even closer. Okay. Now?
Not yet.
He just wants to hold me. That's it. He just wants to hold me. He's teasing me. He has to be teasing me. You just want to hold me, don't you, Lucian? How much longer are we going to wait? I looked at him, and in such tight quarters, his mischievous smirk had nowhere to hide. So it finally dawned on me. You played me! I got mad and turned to walk out, only to smack my face on the door. Lucian reached out and rubbed where I was hit. Thanks.
Be careful.
He pushed the stuck door open and got out first. Then made sure the reporters were gone before coming back to get me.
Those reporters left pretty fast.
Really? I thought I saw the same smirk in his eyes, realized what he meant by that, and held my tongue. My face has to be pretty red right now. Probably because I was cooped up in a small space for so long. Forget it. I'm leaving. He grabbed hold of me.
Fine. Let's not talk about them. But tell me, why were they chasing you?
Well, it's like this.
So you came here to beg for the director's forgiveness?
Yeah, but I couldn't get past the gate and almost got torn apart by reporters.
Then you ran into me.
Yes, thanks for saving me.
Come on, I'll get you in.
But they're still hounding the gates.
This way.
He opened a somewhat rusty gate and led me into a long abandoned building. What's this place? Where the protagonist isn't voiced, but the others are. For the most part, like the other main characters are voiced, but the alternate characters like Kiki and Willow, like the people that work with me, they're not voiced, but the main characters are voiced. What's this place?
An old building abandoned by the orphanage, yet never demolished.
Does it have anything to do with the case 17 years back they mentioned?
Yeah, it was a very unpleasant incident, so people think it's cursed here.
I see.
This building is adjacent and actually connected to the orphanage.
Good. Good thing it's still standing, or I could never hope to get into the orphanage. Something popped into mind, and I turned quizzically toward Lucian. What were you doing here?
Something happened here not too long ago that the director asked me to look into.
What was it? He turned and winked.
It's confidential.
Come on, why don't they tell me anything? Whatever, I don't care to know anyway. You don't believe in zodiac signs? I do. I picked up my pace. A cool breeze suddenly hit me inexplicably, stopping me in my tracks. It was summer, yet the building appeared particularly gloomy. Where did that strangely cool breeze come from?
What?
Something's not feeling quite right over there.
It's been abandoned for so long, so it looks desolate.
Is that all? I looked at that direction.
If you're interested, I'll take you next time.
Sure. I followed Lucian and hopped a low fence to the new buildings. The premises were so clean and inviting, the polar opposite of the other side of the fence. I glanced back at the old building. I couldn't put my finger on why I felt something about it. Okay. Well then. That's a good cliffhanger, I guess. Let's get this show on the road. Okay. Anywho, I have to go to work, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this game. It is one of my favorite dating simulators on cell phone. Well, it and Obey Me. I like them both a lot. I really hope everybody's doing okay, that things go well for everybody. Yes, I'll try to have a good day at work. And I don't think anyone can tell your future through your palm or the spirits or the stars. What's up with that? See, I don't know. I kind of believe in that stuff, but that's me. Not everybody's going to believe in that. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. It is 9:20, so I have to head out. Leave a like button on your way out. And as always, much love, everybody. Mwah. Go out there, go spread some love and positivity today, because you never know who needs it. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we will be working on, or I will be studying my language and just chatting with you guys. I don't know what language yet. I don't know if it's going to be Japanese, Icelandic, German, or Spanish, but it's going to be one of those. So look forward to that. But until then, I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and I will see all you guys later. Bye, everyone!